Here's an interesting video, right? You could believe it or not, but let's check it out.
It wasn't until I started acting like a bot that the niggas that I wanted me back. When I was sitting at home with one body, literally my body count on one, waiting for a text back, being loyal, like I'll make food for the man, like I'm waiting for you to come home, just text me back, like literally, I was the nigga worst enemy. He don't like me, he don't want to talk to me, all this. When I was outside, popping out in music videos on the scene every night, with all the baddies twerking, showing my body, acting crazy, getting drunk. Now the nigga wanna blow my phone up. Oh my gosh, like, why don't you ever hit me back up? Like, all this and that. And then they post on Instagram that they want a homebody who stay at home. A girl with less than 1,000 followers on Instagram, all this and that. Like, no you don't. Mind you, I said acting like a bot. Don't actually crash out about these niggas. Like, don't run up your body count for me. It wasn't until I started...
You can believe her or not, right? You know. I don't know if you want to believe her, but yeah. Like I said, right? Choice and terrible, they choose terrible men. They are attracted to terrible men. Let's break this thing down.
Acting like a bot that the niggas that I wanted me back. When I was...
The men that she wanted, okay? The men that she... This is the thing, right? This is the thing that women cannot seem to grasp. It is not men that are terrible. Because, again, women are not attracted to hundreds of thousands of men. No. Women are attracted to a small subset of men. Small amount of men. Okay? It's not most men or all men that are terrible. No. It's the men that you're attracted to. It's the men that you attract that are terrible. Okay? It's the men that you want. Not men.
Sitting at home with one body, literally my body count on one, waiting for a text back, being loyal, like I'll make food for the man, like I'm waiting for you to come home, just text me back, like literally, I was the nigga worst.
You know, this is the thing, right? Here's a food for thought or a way for you to say something. A lot of women say that, oh, I supported a man. I supported the man. I hold him down. I built with the man. And all this shit. I was faithful to the man and all this shit. But then he cheated on me. He left me. He lied to me. All this stuff. It's not... See, this is the thing women never understand. It's not that it's a bad thing to build with a man. It's not a bad thing to be faithful to a man, be loyal to a man, to cook for a man, and to support a man. It's not a bad thing. The problem is the man that you choose to give that to. Right? That's the thing women never understand, never seem to grasp. It's not you building with a man and then he leaving. All right? Oh wow, that's a bad thing. I should never build with a man. No, it's because the bad man you chose, and you chose to build with that bad man. Right? At the end of the day, you chose who you chose. Right? You chose to build with this shitty ass man, and now you blame. Oh, I would never build with a man again. What? No. Because you chose to build, to be faithful, to be a good woman, to be feminine, to be supportive, to be whatever, to terrible men. So look at this, right? Like she said, the men that she's attracted to, she chose to be faithful, to cook, to clean, to be loyal, to be supportive, to whatever, to the men that she's attracted to. And the men that it sounds like she's attracted to sounds like terrible men. Right? That's the thing. When women don't grasp. No, it's not men. Right? You shouldn't build with men. No. You should pick better and build with good men.
Enemy. He don't like me. He don't want to talk to me, all this. When I was outside, popping out in music videos on the scene every night, with all the baddies twerking, showing my body, acting crazy, getting drunk. Now the nigga wanna blow my phone up. Oh.
You know how he wants to blow your phone up? He wants sex. This is the thing, right? Women don't understand. Again, you chose terrible men. Right? Now that you are twerking, partying, drinking, having fun, he sees you now as, oh, you know what? This woman, I think I could have sex with now. right? Because she seems easy. She seems like a 304. She seems, like a, easy to play with, right? She seems like just like another woman that wants to have sex. That's why he's blowing your phone up. That's why he wants to, link up, talk, get with you. Because he thinks that, oh, now I can have sex with her. Now I can just use her. You don't use critical thinking, right? You think that, oh, the man that you want, now that you're having fun, he wants you now. It's because he's a terrible man. These are the red flags women ignore, right? These men are terrible. Yet you are attracted to these men. You want these men.
Oh my gosh, like, why don't you ever hit me back up? Like, all this and that. And then they post on Instagram that they want a homebody who stay at home. A girl with less than 1,000 followers on Instagram, all this and that. Like, no, you don't. Mind you, I said...
Again, these men probably do, right? These men probably do. But these men are terrible men because they may want a woman like that, but they will probably cheat on a woman like that. And you don't see that. Right? Yes, these men will probably want a woman that stays at home and shit like that. But you can see the signs that these men will also cheat on that woman for women that you are acting like, right? The twerking, the partying and shit like that, because these men are terrible. And surprise, surprise, you are attracted to these men, right? This is why I'm critical and I don't give credence to women that talk about men because they are attracted to terrible men.
Acting like a bot. Don't actually crash out about these niggas. Like, don't run up your body count for these. It wasn't until I...
And that's the crazy thing, right? She seems young, but she seems stupid. So, is there a high chance that she will run up her body count? Because here's the thing, right? Women are weak. Women are especially weak to these toxic men. To these players, the bad boys, all these men, right? They're weak to them. Why do you think the Ray Rays, the Pookies, have such an abundance of women? Because, surprise, surprise, women are weak. Women see these men as charming, good looking, tall, maybe a bit of money, and they will fall for it. So the sad thing is that this woman is not learning. She's not learning from this so-called experience, right? She's talking about it, right? She's making videos on it, but she's not truly learning from it. You're not gaining wisdom from it, right? You're just gaining walls from it. But the weakness is that, you didn't learn from it. You didn't gain wisdom from it. So the high likelihood that these men will continue to trip down those walls, make you weak, and you will eventually increase your body count thanks to these men. So, because again, you are attracted to these type of men. So this is the insanity, right? This is the sadness that women sadly find it hard to gain wisdom. They don't, controversial opinion, women really don't get smarter over time. They don't. They seem to just continue to make a lot of stupid mistakes. Especially when it comes to men, right? Especially when it comes to men, women just continue to make such insane mistakes, which is like, it's common sense, but sometimes women seem to not have that. So, I don't know. I just think it's a sad thing, but, women, right? Again, you guys got to know, it is women's choice in men. It's not men's fault. It's not men that are bad. It is what women are attracted to, right? Those are the men that are bad, but women love those men. So why, just like the other video I made, right? About, the Waffle House kid. How can you blame or hold accountable for terrible men when women are attracted to these terrible men? How can you hold men accountable? Tell me. How can you hold men accountable to say that, man, you got to be better. You got to improve. You got to But when women are willing to give these men time, their body, even children. So really, it will paint any man's wisdom mute, right? How can I'm not a player. I'm not like, rolling in like so many women, right? How can I, as a man who like has not like, dozens and dozens of women knocking on my door, how can I, tell a player, right? A bad boy, a Ray Ray, a Pookie, a Chad, a Tyrone, all these men, how to treat women when women want these men. These men are doing well with women. How can I believe I'm morally sound, right? I believe I'm commitment minded. I believe in treating women well, right? With respect and all that shit. But how can I say any shit, right? How can I tell a man who women want? He's a player. He gets a lot of women. How can I tell that man to treat women better when he already has women? Women want him. This is the thing what women can't understand. Men cannot hold other men accountable because women take away that accountability. How can I hold a man accountable for having multiple baby moms? Okay? How can I hold that man accountable when he has multiple baby moms? Women are willing to give this man children. How can you hold that man accountable? Oh, you gotta treat women better. You gotta be... What does that mean, right? He's getting lucky with women. He's having sex with a lot of women. He's getting a lot of women pregnant. So really, why would he even need to take my advice? Why would he need to change when women are giving these men the body, the box? That's why women can't understand why a lot of times men say to women, holding women accountable makes more logic, makes more sense than holding men accountable. So, yeah.